So I wanted to do a video and let you guys know that I passed my RN NCLEX. This was my second attempt. My first attempt was November 15th of 2023. My second attempt was January 31st, 2024. And I passed. I got my quick results through Pearson VUE, and I was so emotionally just overjoyed. I was at work and decided I would check for my results and found out that I passed. And I wanted to say that a lot of my preparation, a lot of what I contribute to passing my NCLEX would be contributed to Kevin and his 7-day course. I took that 7-day course. I was like, I need to do something other than what I did before. I needed to make some moves. I needed to follow someone that was strong-minded, someone that was very transparent and wasn't afraid to say that he had failed his NCLEX 3 times, but knew what he needed to do to get on course to pass. And following that mindset and following that leadership, I was able to pass my NCLEX on the second try. I did get 150 questions, and I was monitoring the timer and the questions that I was getting, thinking like, oh, I'm glad I didn't run out of time, and oh, I'm glad that it didn't shut off on me. But I completed all 150 questions with time to spare, so that was reassuring, and just waited until I was able to review my test results. So in my preparation, I know that there are so many different products on the market available to nursing students that can help and assist you in preparing for NCLEX. What I did, I followed Kevin, definitely. Excellent teacher in the area of making you understand that you have to read the questions. You have to read the questions. You have to analyze what the question is asking you by reading it thoroughly, and then applying what you know, the content that you know. And then even when you get that question wrong or get it right or wrong, read the rationale. That right there was pivotal for me in taking this exam the second time. I can say that, during nursing school, we're given tests and we're taking them, we're taught to memorize certain things, but NCLEX is not about memorizing at all. It's about knowing the content, reading the question, and providing a safe answer that will not harm your patient or patients. So Kevin drives that point, thoroughly, about reading, rationale, content, and just at minimum during questions every day from my first attempt, November 15th, I came home and I would do questions. But when I ran across Kevin on the platforms, the social media platforms, I said, look, something about him, I need to get on board. I need his help. I need him to guide me through this process. From that time until January 31st, the questions, I was on TikTok, on YouTube, following Kevin, taking his advice, signed up for his 7-day NCLEX course, went through that whole program, felt confident, more confident than I ever felt about reading material and grasping a concept because of the way he presents it, the questions, the rationale. For me, it was simplified, it was supportive, it was easy to obtain that information and to remember it when it came to the test. So, all I can say is, if you have an opportunity and you want to pass your NCLEX, You cannot go wrong by going through the program, letting Kevin mentor you, doing his 7-day NCLEX program, getting in contact with him any way you can to get any assistance that you can, because he is on point about the NCLEX. I took the RN NCLEX. I can't speak on the PN NCLEX, but I know for the RN NCLEX, he was spot on in every aspect of the rationales, the questions, how to address things. His 7-day course hit the nail on the head. So again, I wanted to do this video because I wanted to say that even though I used Kevin, his 7-day NCLEX course, and I passed, I 100% contribute my passing to him. And I am so thankful and so appreciative of that. I felt like I needed to do a video. I needed to let anyone that's in a situation similar to mine, if you took the NCLEX once, twice, or 3 times, and you tried everybody else, you need to try the best. And that's Kevin. You need to try him. Get yourself out from under that frustration. You need to work with Kevin, get those licenses, and get it done. You have to say it before you see it that you're going to pass. But most of all, get with someone that's got that same mindset that will make you identify that you are what you say you are. You can accomplish what you set out to accomplish. You have the ability, you have the know-how, you have the knowledge, and Kevin will support you and place any absence. He would just, anything that's missing, he's going to fill it for you, or he's going to help you find how to fill it. He's going to push you in that direction. So I would strongly, strongly, strongly encourage you. It'll be the best investment that you make in your career. And Kevin has said, I follow him on a couple of platforms, and I know that he's said that you really don't learn how to become a nurse until you start working and you're in your field. The school teaches you certain things. They certainly don't teach you how to pass the NCLEX. So for someone that has taken it and someone that has mentored people, and me as a testimony, someone who has followed Kevin, taken his program, took my test, and passed, I say, hey, you need to go for it. So you have to say it before you see it. You've got this far. Let's get to work.